Tonight at 11 with a race for a commission seat in a small Pinellas County city. One of the candidates is accused of going way overboard to try to win. Candidate Robert Avery has been charged with trying to extort his opponent, Aaron Darr. Both are running for seat 3 in Largo. Now, Fox 13's Evan Axelbank joins us from the control room. This is almost a little bit of a crazy story, Evan.
Yeah, almost. A little bit, you could say that. Candidate Aaron Darr opened his email one night in August and found an anonymous note. That note demanded that he not get into the race or that he would face the release of so-called private information that was, according to the sender, obtained digitally. Darr says he immediately posted that note online and called the police. Now, we interviewed Darr today from New York, where he is traveling on business, and it turns out when police traced the IP address to the sender, it came from Avery, police found, his only other opponent in the race. Avery was arrested and charged with the felony of extortion. Darr is openly gay and discusses his HIV-positive status openly and says the threat never scared him in the least.
I think he was bluffing. I know that he does not have any of that kind of information. I would be willing to say that I don't think that anybody in the state of Florida has any kind of derogatory information or any kind of information that could be used negatively against me in a political campaign for any office that I choose to run for in the future.
We asked Darr about his past, and he says he made a mistake in working for disgraced Congressman Anthony Weiner, but he says he deserves a second chance for that. Now, he says it's also not up for him to judge whether Avery should stay in the race, that it is up to Avery himself and the law. He says he is looking forward to running a campaign based on economic development and making Largo the best city to live in the state of Florida. Now, Avery has bonded out of jail, but attempts that we made to reach him were unsuccessful, Cynthia.
And so Avery doesn't have to drop out of the race either, does he?
Well, no, he doesn't. In fact, the election will be held in a year from now in November of 2016, and the clerk in Largo says anyone is allowed to stand for office who is not a convicted felon. Now, he has been charged with a felony, but is not convicted as one. So if and unless that happens, and Cynthia, we know how long that can take from covering so many stories here, he will be a legal candidate.
So it could be a very long, interesting race, that's for sure.
No question.
Thanks so much.